Hello and welcome to Raggy's Beer Reviews. Tonight we're reviewing a special beer from Welbeck Abbey Brewery, obviously on the Welbeck Abbey estate. This beer is called Duchess, and there's the beer. And I'll tell you about the beer. So I'll get the magnifying glass out because these days I'm not sure if it's just I'm sure it's just the lighting. So this is a sumptuous golden ale brewed in the Belgian style, 8.4%. Then I've got tasting notes. So I'll read the tasting notes and I'll have forgot within 2 seconds what the tasting notes are because I've got a terrible memory. So that's amazing to get tasting notes because sometimes, you know, and this is a real bugbear with me with breweries. To entice people into the world of beer, flavours that you'll get from the beer. Not everybody will get the flavours. Some people will never get the flavours, but some will. But it sells the beer. So anyway, Duchess, 8.4% Belgian Style Golden Beer. This luxurious beer has sweet fig and raisin aromas, which dominate initially, followed by a robust sherry-like richness. Heritage Chevalier malt imparts caramel biscuit tones and is supported by subtle herbal flavours from Phoenix hops. Fermentation with a classic Abbey yeast gives this beer a fruity ester flavour. So, all in all, quite a complex beer. So, I bought this glass for my wedding. So it was initially just to break the free delivery barrier. Whether there was a free delivery barrier or not, I wanted to break it regardless. So my first is the Welbeck Abbey glass. I've got a pint glass and I've got this glass, and I think this glass is perfect for this beer, being as it's the size. So now I do apologise. I've just done nearly 12 hours at work. So, but you know, I'm a sucker for a decent beer. So here we go. You know, we must. Nice bit of smoke there, just initially. I'm trying not to do a rubbish pour. You know, I am known for rubbish pours. Oh, so actually, fairly decent pour from me. I can smell bubblegum and banana. That's the esters coming out of it. And as you can see, good carbonation there. A nice white head. Slightly hazy golden pour. Not sure if I've rattled the bottle. So let me just make sure. So it does say biscuit tones as well. Did I not read that? So as we can see, the head is actually rising as it's been poured. Right. Instead of looking, let's dig in. Yes. And there's like a smokiness just here. Yeah. So the head's rising and there's like a hint of smoke just coming out the top there. Yeah. I've never seen that in a beer before. I can see it. Anyway, let's dive in. Ooh. I can smell the sherry on the nose. I can. And obviously we must always remember, with any beer, you'll get what you get. Some people will get more than others, some people won't. And obviously some of us with our noses, some things just kick in straight away. So the slight bubblegum and banana. For me, that's always from the esters, but right, can't keep smelling it. You know, there's only so much smelling you can do. On the taste, definitely getting that sherry, that hint of sherry. I've got a thing for sherry, to be fair, but there you go. I do like a sherry trifle, mind. Although the last time I did a sherry trifle, I poured half a bottle of sherry into it. Don't think I was meant to pour half a bottle. I think a cap would have been the thing. It was the most amazing trifle. Oh dear, oh dear. It didn't last long, and I felt very happy afterwards, but I won't go on. This is a complex beer. You can tell there's a strength in the ABV. I can feel it just under my eyes, the strength. And obviously I'm used to quite big beers, so I can definitely get the raisin aroma. There's a fruitiness, really, but it's a strong fruitiness as well. Not overly strong as in, you know, but with the ABV, it kicks out. Gotta say, this is one of those beers. Let me put that there so I can put my arm over there. This is like a Christmas treat beer. You know, for somebody who likes a nice beer. Christmas Day, opening a bottle of this, for a lot of people out there, that would be absolutely amazing. That doesn't show up on the beer review, the buzzing, when I get a notification. Always wondered that. Wow. So the ABV, it delivers on the ABV. And as you can see, it's a hazy golden beer with a few mils of whitehead. And I've never seen this beer before. You know, obviously I watch all the local breweries and do intend to get up to Welbeck Abbey. Although it might be the case that we have to stop overnight, drag the wife along, you know. I need someone to be there, stop me falling over, you know. These things happen when you've had a beer. Well, only once in my life, but it was enough, you know. I've got the stitches to prove it, yeah. And still the bruising, yeah. Literally 4 months later, yeah. I learnt a valuable lesson in life, yeah. Not too much beer, please. At home, well, that's another matter altogether, yeah. Although you can still fall over and hurt yourself, but there you go. Now I can taste the, like, you know, the esters coming through in the taste now. The banana. very complex. And I see a lot of, shall we say, sessionable beers from Welbeck Abbey. And let's be fair, with all breweries, the beers that sell for the majority of people are those beers. You know, your pale ales, your 4% beers, because a lot of people don't drink big beers. You know, it is what it is. But this is an absolute treat of a beer. And I say, you know, it's come out now. For me, very much a beer to put in a Christmas box for someone who's a beer lover, especially if they like more beers with a bit of complexity, or Belgian, you know, style beers. I do like when breweries bring out special releases, because it gives the brewers. Now, I'm not a commercial brewer. I'm a home brewer, of course, but it gives the brewers a chance to do something different and to test their, you know, what they do as a brewer. And that's where the barrel aging stuff comes in and all that. And there's that unknown element. And obviously it's not cheap to barrel age anything, because you've got to pay for the barrel. You've got to let it sit there for months in the hope that it actually does something. And especially like this, if it's a big ABV, there's a lot of ingredients gone into the initial brew. And, you know, as somebody who's done grain brewing myself, an imperial stout, which is about the same ABV, it's a lot more expensive to brew than, shall we say, a best bitter. Oh, I could just sit down there. I'm well chilled now. It's I can feel the ABV. I can hear the ABV as well, which is slightly, you know, disconcerting. But yeah, an absolute stunner of a beer, and you know, a welcome release from Welbeck Abbey. You know, I look at the world of breweries, and a lot of breweries brew certain types of beer. I know, I understand all that for reasons that they do it. But it's when them special releases come out, it's like, oh, you know. And this is one of those absolutely special releases. Oh, it smells amazing. So it's not just if you're a Belgian beer fan, but for those who like an impy stout and complexities in the beer. It's one of those, you know, it's obviously the tasting notes, you'll get what you get, I get what I get. And literally 2 minutes after I read it, I've already forgot what it said anyway. So what I got is what I got, you know. And I need to reread it now, see if I got any of it. I did get the sherry, yeah. Herbal. I did not get the herbal, to be honest. But then again, sometimes, you know when you're drinking something, there are flavours that you think you're getting, but you're not sure of. And that happens a lot for me, where there's a flavour, and the obvious flavours I'm getting, and some flavours that are obvious to me and maybe not so obvious to others. And that's the human being sort of thing, isn't it? So, ooh, there's more in. Lovely. And oh, what a treat. And yes, let's not walk up the house too drunk, but that is an absolute top-notch beer. Out of 5. Well, would I drink it again? Hell yes. Out of 5 for me. Oh, thankfully, talking about beer, all my prickly heat's gone off. I've been itching all day, so I've had to take tablets for it. Out of 5 for me. It's always difficult to score a beer. Would I drink again is probably the biggest thing. Yes, you know. Out of 5, well, a special beer deserves a special score. A good 4.6 out of 5 for me. A truly delicious beer, and one to sit back, and the beer room tonight is 22 degrees. It's warm out there tonight. But this beer, it's been sat in the house, to be fair, so the house is nowhere near 22. But at a room temperature, it really brings out those flavours. So a lot of people like it from chilled. Me, I prefer beer, a bigger beer at a bigger temperature, especially with this sort of beer, obviously. But yeah, good 4.6 out of 5, and that's my review. Thank you for watching.